Buenos dias. My name is Mr. Sell. The Caring Heart phrase for the year is "We are one." Today is Friday, November 11th, the 51st day of school this year, and an orange day 4 in our specialist schedule. Feliz cumpleaños to Tessa Paulson and Sydney Schneider. Please come to the office immediately following announcements to pick up your birthday keepsake. Today's special announcements are delivered with a Sony Briol, a smile and a sparkle, and they include: today is Veterans Day. On Veterans Day, Americans honor the people who have served in the U.S. military. These people are honored for their service in time of war and peace. In 1954, President Eisenhower called on all citizens to observe this day by remembering the sacrifices of all those who fought so gallantly for peace. Veterans Day is observed in honor of the servicemen of all America's wars. Veterans Day is observed on November 11th of each year. On Veterans Day, November 11th, we come together as a nation to thank and honor veterans for their service. Through service in uniform, veterans have invested themselves in the security, safety, and well-being of our nation. Let us then, as a grateful nation, hold them in the highest regard as we offer tributes and ceremonies on Veterans Day. On Veterans Day, we thank and honor those who served in the military. And we have two fifth grade students to tell us a little bit more about Veterans Day.
Hey Southview, today is Veterans Day. What's Veterans Day? Veterans Day is the day when we honor and give extra respect to those who have served our country.
So it's pretty much the day where we say thanks to the people who served our country, right?
Yep.
How did they serve?
Well, they served in any of the 7 military branches.
Like what?
There's the Army, Marine Corps, the Navy, Air Force, Coastal Guard, United States Public Health Service Commissioned Corps, and National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration Commissioned Officer Corps.
Wow, that's a lot. You must really work hard. No wonder they get a day dedicated to them. I wonder what else there is about Veterans Day. Let's go and look.
Sure.
Thank you, Toby and Anna. We also have a special treat for us today. In honor of Veterans Day, we'd like to welcome back a former 4th grade teacher here at Southview, Mr. Brown, who's also a veteran. Welcome.
And good morning, Mr. Sell.
Good morning. Would you tell us a little bit about your service, your military service?
Sure, I'd be happy to. I started my career here in 1969, and I taught for 1 year and was actually drafted into the Army. I was a little bit shocked by that, but the school board wrote a letter to my draft board and allowed me to complete the rest of my first year, after which I entered the Army. I served out in Fort Eustis, Virginia, and it became a blessing in my life. I feel honored to be able to say that I served at a time when my country was at war. I personally didn't have to go over to Vietnam, but I served here in the States.
Can you tell us a little bit about your uniform? What do some of the parts mean?
Well, I was only a private. I was in for 18 months is all I served. And at that time, the war started winding down. So I was able to come back home, started working on my master's degree, and then came back here to Waconia to teach the rest of my career.
What does wearing the uniform mean to you?
Well, it's an honor and a privilege, to say the least. The people who serve in the Army or any branch of the military are doing great things for their country. And I can say that I am honored to have been one of those.
Taking your time to come in and tell us a little bit about your service, and thank you for your service to the country and to Southview.
Well, you're welcome. And I just want to say, I have one special little girl here in this school that I'm going to seek out and give her a big hug and a kiss today.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. All right, so let's have a Caring Heart Day by bringing peace to our school using our peaceful thoughts, our peaceful words, and our peaceful actions. Namaste, Southview. In honor of Veterans Day, instead of having a joke, we'll take our moment for our joke with a moment of silence to honor our veterans. Thank you. Now please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United